Hello, world, and welcome to episode 4. What is the best MLM business? This is my just a short course I did. I did in episodes. We have a main question that we're looking at answering in each of these episodes, and really, I'm just presenting you with questions that you should ask yourself, ask the person to introduce you to the opportunity when you're evaluating it to see what's the best business for you. For those who don't know me, I'm Chris Arness. You see the contact information in the top right. Feel free to get in contact with me. And also you can find this video course and more information about what I think is the best MLM home-based business. I think is Wake Up Now. You can find that on that website, thebestmlmbiz.com. For people new in the industry, if you want to share this with your team, feel free. I think these are good principles, good questions that help you with any home-based business in any industry. So I hope you enjoy it. Something you need to evaluate. And this could have easily been the first thing I started with, but I left it here for a reason because a lot of times people want to hear about compensation plan and products, but this is easily equally important, if not more. Evaluating the company background. Who owns the company? Who runs the company? Notice those are two questions. Sometimes the same person who owns the company runs it, but oftentimes the company will have an owner or a CEO, and then they have like a president who may do more day-to-day actions and activities. So you need to really know, who are those people? What are their backgrounds? What are their, where did they come from? One of the trends that you see a lot, and a lot of these companies, they start off with these, former network marketers who decide they're going to put together a compensation plan that's, so big and it's so good and, it's the hottest thing ever. Then they start a company, but they don't really have that solid business background to, really be a CEO, and the companies don't last. Now, I'm not saying that always happens, but it happens a lot. And typically, I prefer companies where the CEOs and owners have a business background, a true business background, not just network marketing. That's just my personal opinion. Something else to look at. How long has the company been in business? This can be a tricky question because a lot of people say, stay away from new companies. But also, a lot of people say that this is a ground floor opportunity. Well, here's my take on that. And I learned this from a mentor. I see both sides to that. If you believe in a company, if it makes sense to you and that you can check out the leadership and it seems legit, they had the systems in place. I don't care if the company just started 2 days ago. Go for it. At the same time, a company may have been around for 2 years, and that's still a new company. And you're still unsure about it. It looks good, but you just got that feeling you're unsure, then don't join it. What I'm trying to say is that it may be a brand new company. It may be a company that's been around for 5 years. That's still new, and so you have to sort of look at it every case separately about how long the company has been in business. But here's some other things you can kind of look at that can help you make an educated decision. Look at where the company is located. You'd be surprised on some companies' websites. They should have their headquarters easily listed. You shouldn't have to go searching up and down to find out where a company is located. If it's located, you can look on Google Maps to see where it's located. If it's located in, someone's house, that's not good. That's not good. And it sounds funny, but I'm serious. That happens. If it's a PO box, that's probably not good. Your company should have a corporate staff, the actual office where you can actually go to it and see it physically, somewhere where people are actually coming and working with the systems of the company. Because you'll be surprised how easy it is someone to set up a company from the comfort of their home. They can set up a website and make it look all pretty, but it's not an actual company. So you do your research on where it's located. How big is the corporate staff? Is it just 2 people? Is it a 2-man operation, or is there a staff of 50 or 100 or 200 people making this thing work? Look into that information, because that can be key. And this is a solid company where you want to invest your hard-earned money into. Something else. People rarely mention this, but what is the motivation behind the company? And a lot of people say, "Well, easy, that's money. The owners want to make money." But typically, I like to think, why did the owner decide to get into that? What led them to that point? what did they do before this? Because typically, people's lives are like roadmaps. What happened before, 5 steps before led to the fifth step that you just took. So when someone starts a company, typically they started for a reason. Maybe they saw some kind of opportunity. Maybe they saw a need to change something in the world. Maybe they just saw it as an opportunity just to get rich. I like to know what the person's motivation is, because with these owners, you your own, home-based business owner. Yes, that's definitely true. But the owners hold so much control over the company that if their motivation is just to make as much money for themselves, when they can decide to flip it a dime to change the payout or change one of the products offered, and one of the reasons that you got into the company it may no longer be true. They may change a product that they offer or how much they pay you. So it's very important to get to know the owner of a company. One thing I like about my company, Wake Up Now, is I got to sit down with the president of our company, Jason Elrod. Young guy, very successful. But I talked to him. He shared me his vision, how he got involved with with the company, and that to me was a sign of relief, and I actually put my more confidence in him into the company, because you feel like it's in good hands. So if you can, do as much research on the company background. It's extremely important, because you don't want to go work for a company and you build it up just to be fattening someone's pocket who really doesn't have a heart for you or for the other reps. So you definitely want to evaluate the company background, any company that you're getting involved with. Once again, this is Chris Arness. This is episode 4. One episode left if you've been with me from episode 1, and that's episode 5. If you need to get in contact with me, you have the information below. Take care. Bye-bye.